Hi, I'm Mactapab, and today I'm going to be going over every Jakks Pacific doll line that I could find. Now, number one, this was kind of hard to find the dolls because they don't have like a list of all their dolls, so I was literally going on to eBay listings and like searching up Jakks Pacific dolls, and that's how I found quite a few of these. I've never heard of a lot of these, so this is interesting. Like with Mattel and MGA, I knew most of them, but for this, there was a lot of ones that I've never heard of or don't know really much about. Again, Jakks Pacific does a lot of licensing stuff, so it's kind of harder to find some information on them. And then also it's harder to find information on the older dolls because I feel like Jakks Pacific kind of like if a doll line doesn't succeed, they like pretend it doesn't exist. So a lot of the information data that I was grabbing was from like eBay listings of people putting 2002 doll. And then I would like try to find the lowest like number to see like when it started, but anyways, so I apologize for if the information is wrong, but I will try to tell you which ones I had to guess on. So let's just kind of jump in because there's a lot of dolls. There's quite a few of these dolls. Number one, we have Winx dolls. So this is, in my opinion, the most common or well-known Jakks Pacific doll line. I'm going in order of like most known to like bottom being least known, or at least in my opinion. They're not going like in exact order, but like roughly the ones at the top are going to be a little bit more known doll lines. Anyways, so this is a licensed doll that they have. They got the Winx Club license, which is an Italian TV show based around fairies, like magic girl type stuff. And yeah, I don't know really what time they got it. I know that there's other companies I've talked about with Mattel. They have the licensing, and I think Witty currently has the licensing, but at some point Jakks Pacific had the license for this doll line. So yeah. And they did, I wrote down a few lines, so this kind of bothers me because they didn't do every character from each line, but for the Charmix dolls, they did Bloom, Flora, and Stella. For Believix, they did all the characters. Harmonix, they did Aisha, Stella, Flora, and Bloom, and then they did all Sirenix, and then so on. They also did some limited edition, including a Daphne doll, and then eventually they don't have license. I also put up there the like casual look dolls, which look really nice. And then also I want to talk about that their hair quality is not always great. That's a few things that I've noticed with some of the Jakks Pacific dolls. Not all of them, but some of the ones that I do have. And I will try to mention if I have the dolls, their hair quality, because Jakks Pacific, just some of their dolls, not great. And I don't know how to handle it. Like some dolls, like I'll let them slide. Like Boxy Girls have some pretty cheap hair quality, but when you brush it, it doesn't get bad. I can't really describe it. I feel like if you have a Winx doll, you know. But anyways, next we got Disney Fairies. This one I have very limited information. I literally wrote 2005 and that's it. So I think they came out around 2005. If you don't know what Disney Fairies are, they are made by Disney, or they're a Disney doll line. It surrounds Tinkerbell and her fairy friends, and there's movies, so this is more of like TV movie stuff, and then they created dolls for them. I don't know if it's like the dolls are like the main intention, they just happen to make movies around it, I don't know. But they made dolls. They also made the little figure, if you can see Fawn in the middle, she's got like plastic outfit looking thing, that's like a mini figure, and I really think they're cute. I also added the one with Tinkerbell, Rosetta, and then there's two other characters. I have no clue who they are. They're from the one sports one movie that they did. Never seen it, but I want to include it because I didn't know. I've never seen them. And then also the one in the one corner in the blue. I don't know if Jakks Pacific made the doll, but made these dolls, but I want to include it because it is a part of like Disney Fairies. Before it was Tinkerbell, the Disney Fairies, it was, I don't know what it was called, maybe it was just called Disney Fairies, but it was different characters, and I have one of them. Also not great quality hair. This one looks like she could have good quality hair that I put up there, but mine has like kind of just cheapish hair. But she says Disney on her, but I have a feeling that they all say Disney and they don't say Jakks Pacific, but I just wanted to include it even if it's not a part of Jakks Pacific dolls. Anyways, I actually ended up forgetting to put photos up for these dolls, so I had to go and change that. But these are the newest doll lines that I know of that Jakks Pacific has made, which is Disney I Love You or Forever dolls, or Disney Illy Forever dolls. So they originally made 18-inch dolls back in 2022, last year. But then in 2023, they made some fashion dolls, and these are like Disney bounding dolls. There are fashion accessories and playset packs. So these dolls are supposed to be Disney bounding, which means that they're like dressing up as their favorite characters. And I think that they look really cute. So I actually really liked the 18-inch dolls. And I added that picture because they actually added a few, and I didn't know that. I didn't add any of the fashions or accessories, but they're out there. And then they made fashion dolls, which I feel like hit, like everyone was like buying them, and now I just hear nothing about them, which is kind of sad. But I really like these dolls. I think they're really cool, and I really want one, but I never see them in stores because they're supposed to be sold at like the Disney stores and Target, and then also at Disney stores, and I don't have a Disney store near me, so I never see them. I could buy them on Amazon or like online, but actually, I don't know if they're on Amazon, but I could buy them online, but I don't. I haven't, and I should. Nonetheless, these are all really cute. I really want them, and I think they're really cool. Next, we have celebrity dolls. Celebrity dolls. I just kind of put them in here just because I want to like touch on them. But again, these are licensed, so I don't really have information for these dolls. But they made Hannah Montana dolls. They made High School Musical merch, but not High School Musical dolls that I could find. If I'm wrong, let me know, because I was searching. They made Cheetah Girl dolls. They made some Camp Rock dolls. They made the Wizard of Oz, and specifically Mila Kunis doll, which I think is fun. And then they made the Incredible dolls. And I have Violet, and her hair is actually really nice quality. Also, the photo that I put up here is a prototype photo. So this is not fully what they look like. It said prototype. Anyways, oh, did I say Charlie Angels? They made Charlie Angels dolls as well, but we'll go like into more discussion about them in a minute. Little bit. So next we got Fancy Nancy, or Princess Nancy is the main character. And she was made, okay, I wrote, there's a TV show, there's books, and they're inspired by, they're inspired by. So she's got like a TV show and a book series, and that she is obviously inspired by. And then there's different size dolls. There's 18-inch, and then smaller dolls, and then there's like little figurines, and then the doll that looks like very different, I think she was made in 2008, which is what this whole series is inspired by. And there's different outfits and looks that you can find, but I just put this one up there, and it's actually really cute. But yeah, I did not know that Fancy Nancy was inspired by a different toy that Jakks Pacific made earlier, years ago. And then we got, next we have Star Darling. If anyone doesn't know, I really like Star Darling. I know they have very limited articulation in the knees, which is kind of upsetting. I only have one doll, and I want all of them. I just never see them thrifting, or I would obviously pick them up. So they were created from 2015 to 2017. You could originally purchase them at Disney stores, and there was only a few lines ever made. There's books to go along with them, and I don't really know much about them, but I know that there is a TV series, and there's like musical element maybe to it. Yeah, I think these are really cute dolls. I don't know her name, I'm not gonna lie. She's the one that has like the star. Ugh, there's multiples with the star. Okay, the purple one in the front of the thing that says wish upon your star. I have the one that's standing next to the blue girl. Best way I could describe it. Anyways, she's really cute. I like all these dolls, and I want every single one of them. I do plan to eventually get them. Next, we have, in my opinion, some of Jakks Pacific's best dolls ever made. The Taylor Swift dolls, which were created in 2009. So I wrote some information for them. So some of the dolls sing, and some of them, the ones that sing, come with guitars, and each guitar is like different, which I think is fun and interesting. They could have just put the same guitar, but they didn't. What else did I write? Interesting fact about them, they have a heart on their foot, a tattooed heart, and I just think that meant that Taylor Swift had a tattoo on her foot, but I'm like 99% sure that she doesn't. But I went my whole life thinking that because I had one of these dolls. Anyways, there's one that comes with a jukebox. You can see it in the photo. There's like a CD one, I think. What else? And then there's fashion. First of all, I used to think that every single one of these dolls sang, but that's not the case. If you can see the one in the striped with the jukebox next to it, that's like the same pack. That one is just like a fashion pack, and it's a doll. It doesn't sing, but there's extra fashions in it. And then the same one with that white dress, it kind of looks like the Marilyn Monroe dress. And then I used to actually have the Love Story. Actually, I didn't used to. I still have it. It's not in the greatest condition anymore, but I have the Love Story Taylor Swift doll. Amazing. I think that's the best one, the best doll that they have. And another thing is, if you see the two dolls that are like in a blackish gray dress, one's in a black dress, one's in a gray dress, they're both picture to burn, which I want that doll. Like, I didn't know that they made that doll. I want that one, picture to burn. But the dresses are different. I don't know what the difference between them are. It looks like they come with the same accessories. Why is one dress gray and one dress is black? And then also the packaging's different, so I feel like that's, maybe they redid them. I try not to do research on Taylor Swift dolls because I really want them very badly. And they're getting quite expensive these days. Anyways, then we have the Minnie Mouse collection dolls. So I don't really know what to call these because this is Disney Minnie Mouse. But then it also says on some of them, like, what does it say? I'm not seeing it anymore. Like, oh, so chic or something. I don't know. But anyways, there are quite a few different mini dolls. I only put one in the other one. But I really like these dolls. I actually have one. But they also made, I think, a few different Mickey dolls. Mickey and Minnie 2-pack. And then a Daisy Duck, which let me just tell you, that took a little bit of time to find. But yeah, I think these are a really cute concept, especially because, like, Minnie is getting dolls. Also, these are considered Disney, but I'm separating them, letting them be their own. Let's go into the next doll. So next on my list is, oops, the DC superhero girls. I don't have a lot of information on them. So if you like DC superhero girls, that's made by Mattel. Yeah, but Jakks Pacific also, sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. Jakks Pacific also made them. They got the license. And this was before the Childlike reboot. I thought maybe they got them as the reboot was happening, but no, they got them now. They do look a little bit different, I'm not gonna lie, but if I were to see them, I would definitely still pick them up. Yeah, like, they look pretty good. And then also they made the bigger size dolls, if you can see that. I mean, they're right there. The Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and Batgirl, they made those. I don't know what these are called. They kind of look like animator dolls, but they're not, right? Like, Jakks Pacific, I don't think made the animator dolls, but I'm not gonna lie. I call any doll that kind of looks like that the animator dolls. Anyways, then we are going to talk about Disney licensing. I don't know how many people actually know that Jakks Pacific has had the license for a pretty long time, in my opinion. I didn't know that they had it. I'm not going to lie, so that's why it's a little bit lower on the list. But they make quite a bit of stuff. So, like I said, they make the bigger size dolls. I don't think there's a Disney animator, but why do I always think they are? If I'm wrong, please let me know. But then also, I feel like the other thing that I feel is pretty iconic that they make is the little, like, toddler princess things. They're usually like at the front of like a checkout in a store. And then I put some Encanto dolls on here because I know that they made the Encanto. I also know that they make Raya, maybe? No. What did they make? Oh, no. It's, like, slipping my brain. Maybe it is Raya that I'm thinking of. Give me a second. I'm going to look it up. Sorry, I have to know. They just made a princess that I saw. Raya. Jakks. Pacific. Okay, okay, I think it is Jakks Pacific that I'm thinking, or Raya that I'm thinking of. Okay, so they also made the Raya dolls. And then I didn't know this, but they made the Alice Through the Looking Glass dolls. And the only way, because, like, I was looking to see, but, like, it wasn't coming up who made them. Like, I searched who made Alice Through the Looking Glass dolls, and it wasn't coming up, but then I clicked on an eBay listing. But Jakks Pacific lists Alice Through the Looking Glass. It's also kind of hard to find with licensing because Jakks Pacific will make other products, like with High School Musical. They made, like, a dance mat. So, yeah. Anyways, next I have okay. They made fairy tale dolls. I think these were made around 1990s, like in that time era. No, wait. Yeah. And then they made smaller size dolls, but they also made bigger size dolls, like Barbie size. They made a bunch of, like, Cinderella, I think 3. I only have 2 up here. And then they made a Rapunzel that I could find. If there's other ones that they made, I'm sorry. I tried. But they made littler size dolls. We got Snow White. We got Little Mermaid. And I don't know what the other one says. I'm not going to lie. But she's in, like, a cute little red dress, and I thought it was really cute. So I added that. And I like both of them. Like, I actually really like these dolls, but they remind me of the dolls we're going to talk next, which hair quality sucks. So, I just wanted to throw that in there. These are really cute, though. Like, I really like both the bigger ones and the littler ones. But yeah. Next, we have the holiday dolls. So I just kind of grouped them in together. There are separate lines, like different ones in here that we'll kind of mention. But here's what I wrote down. I think they're around the 1990s, around that same time. It looks like they used quite a bit of the same, like, face mold and stuff. They're holiday themed, and I think they're there to compete with Barbie's holiday Barbies. There are different variants. You can kind of see, I only put the white ones. I'm not gonna lie, they're easier to find, but it's not all of them. At least I couldn't find all of the different variants, but quite a few of them had different variants that I was able to find. And then I wrote some have painted eyes, or like printed, and some have inset eyes. And I wrote that, okay, most of the ones on the screen have like painted eye look, but if you look at like the very top in the corner in the green dress, she has inset eyes. I have her. They're not like painted or printed. Anyways, I actually really like these dolls. I have 3 of them. And then also the plaid one, I couldn't find like an actual picture. Like, this is somebody's eBay listing. This is a gorgeous doll. I think she is gorgeous. I actually really like these dolls' looks, okay? So I read somebody writing about, like, on a blog post talking about these dolls, and they made a comment about, like, if they weren't a collector, they would like be mistaken that these were holiday Barbies. And I was like, what are you talking about? They look like nothing like it. The doll in the red and gold dress, and then the one above her who's in the green dress, and there's like a little belt that's plaid, those 2 look like Barbies. Like, they are, I would get mixed up too. The other dolls not so much, but those 2 specifically, yes. So most of these are holiday magic or magical holiday. If you can see those packaging stamps. The one with inset eyes is called Holiday Holly, it looks like. I can't really read cursive, so I'm just guessing on that. But then the other ones that look very realistic, like Barbie-like, realistic, Barbie-like is what I mean, is the Holiday Elegance collection line. Gorgeous. I love these dolls so much. So I did kind of group in the collections together, but they're all holiday lines. And they're gorgeous. Like, even the ones that don't really look like the Magic Holidays that don't look like Barbies are gorgeous. Those are the ones that I have. I want them so bad, and they're actually pretty cheap on eBay. They're like less than like $20. Some of them are around 12, 13, which is so nice. I love these dolls so much. Let's go on to the next one. So we got the next doll. Gotta find my place where I'm at. We have the Make It Pop dolls. These were created in 2016, later discontinued, made for the Nickelodeon TV show, which is surrounding like music, I believe. I don't really know much about this doll line. I don't watch it. Growing up, I might have seen like one episode, but I don't really know much. They have characters, but I forgot to write them down, so I apologize. The characters' names, but they made a few different dolls for this line. Yeah, they're pretty cute. I just feel like this is kind of like a bad era to be made in, because I think this is when Monster High and Ever After High were kind of cheaping out. So kind of dolls' quality kind of lessened a little, but that's kind of just my opinion. Next, we have the last one for this list that I have. Then I gotta flip it. Oops. My bad. We got the rock and roll skate. This maybe should have been a little bit higher, because I feel like these are actively still being made. But there are two. These were created in 2021 to now. They skate. They light up. They're less of a fashion doll in my opinion, but I still kind of added them because they're like dolls, and they're like remote control, and their name is Luna. I think they're the same character. And that's kind of all I have for them. They're cute. And I like that they're remote control. I think that's a cute concept. Anyways, then we have these dolls. So we're getting back to what I was talking about before, but with the Charlie's Angel doll. So this is Girl Force, created in 2000 to 2002, I believe. And their name, because it's GIRL, Force, stands for Glamorous, Intelligent, Respected Leaders. They're 11.5 inches. Their bodies are more rubber, the more rubber kind of plastic, it said, which is different from Barbie. It's also a more realistic looking doll, it said, than some of the other doll lines that Jakks Pacific has made. They have sculpted rib details, which is interesting. And then Charlie's Angel and Josie and the Pussycat dolls were tied into this doll line later. And these dolls have such pretty fashions. I really like them. The one with the animal print long jacket is gorgeous. I love that doll. I just really like these fashions, and if I see these dolls, I would pick them up. I think they're really cute. Yeah. Next, I've never heard of this doll line, but these are called Twinkle Toe Skechers. They were created in 2015. They have shoes. They were partnered with, obviously, the brand Skechers to make these dolls. They come with shoes, which is their main thing, which light up. They had webisodes. There was only one set of shoes, which I found interesting, like that the character came with, but they did, like, you could buy separate shoes to like dress them in, so makes sense. Smaller than Barbie, and there were only 4 dolls made. I didn't write down their names, and I'm not seeing it on that packaging. I did add that packaging because obviously you can see in the background there's shoes on it to show that it's like Skechers. These are actually really cute dolls. I've never heard of them. I feel like I maybe have seen the show or seen it be advertised. But I've never seen these dolls, and I really like them. I think they're really cute. And I do want them. So, okay, so next we have this doll line, which is called #GirlsLife. I couldn't really find when this was created, but I did find like a blog post by the person who these photos were taken by, which you can see their name, which was written in 2018. Now, they were from Canada, and I know Canada takes time to like get stuff, so take that with what you will. But yeah, so I wrote around 2018. Anyways, they're 18 inches tall. There are 4 characters named Violet, Emma, Harper, and Adriana. They're And then I wrote, which the person had made a comment about, their faces look like the big princess dolls, which are also produced by Jakks Pacific, called Princess and Me dolls. And I'll talk about that next because I actually added them in because I was like, I have no clue like what they're talking about. Like the princess dolls, actually ended up finding them and they're called Princess and Me dolls. And I agree. They are reused faces, but these are really cute dolls. I'm not like the biggest 18-inch doll like collector. Like if I find big dolls, I will get them if they're really cute. But I do try to like not, because they're big. But these dolls are so cute. I really like the one with the glasses. Actually, I had trouble finding a photo of her, which is why she's by herself, because she was not in the other one. But these are really cute dolls. I really like them so much, which makes me really want them. And then the Princess and Me dolls, is that what I said they're called? I don't have any information because I didn't look it up because these are like, they're Disney, so they'd be a part of like the Disney license. But I decided to give them their own look because, listen, their faces are definitely like, let's go back. Nope. Where are we at? Here we go. Look at those faces. Now look, like it's the same face. These are super cute. I really like the Cinderella. I don't know if they made other ones in this. I feel like I saw an Aurora. I definitely saw an Aurora. I'm sad that I didn't add it. Tiana looks gorgeous. I feel like they're Rapunzel. Somebody may have like added to, because I just can't imagine Jakks Pacific doing that. But I think my favorite on here is Cinderella and Tiana. I think Ariel looks a little bit weird. And I really like the Aurora, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't put her on here. Next we have, I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but Juku Couture, which was created in 2008 and discontinued in 2009. There were 4 waves of this doll, and the characters were named, again, sorry if I say these wrong, Haley, June, Kana, and then Adriana. And they stand about 9 inches tall. These dolls are super cute. When I saw them, I knew like these dolls are getting added to my list of dolls that I want. They're gorgeous. I think I really like the brunette. She just looks so cute. Yeah, they made a few different outfit looks, which is why I added some extra. Also, the blonde girl in the Haley is wearing the redhead, I think she's redhead, outfit in that photo. So, interesting. I didn't even realize that when I put it on there. Anyways, these are really cute dolls. Like, I really like them. It looks like they have maybe inset eyes. I think I wrote that in there. I forgot to write that. They're gorgeous. I really like these dolls. Obviously, they're added to my list. I need to update it because I have not updated it in a while. Maybe I'll do a video on that. Anyways, let's go to the next one. So we have Fresh Look dolls, not to be confused with Fresh dolls. These are called Fresh Look. They're made by Jakks Pacific. They're created around 2002, I think, because that's when I have like eBay listings from. And originally I wrote Amber and Haley are the characters, but there's another one. What does that say? Brinkley, I think. It's kind of small. I can't really read it. Brinkley. We're going to say it's something like that. So I didn't know that. So, okay. I originally only found the ones with the black dress where it's like a purple, blue, and pink panel, and then there's like a few extra fashion, like each character gets their own extra fashion. I was like, they're cute. They're definitely probably like cheaper, and they're obviously an attempt to compete with Barbie, but then I found those ones down there, and I'm not a big fan of them. So yes. But the other ones I think are really cute. They're probably, I don't know their quality. They don't look super great. But if I were to find them, I would definitely pick them up because I think that they are cute. Like, I think they look nice. If I were to find them cheap. Anyways. Next, these dolls I've never heard of. And I'm disappointed because I need every single one of them. These are called Zombie Girls. They were created in 2013. They were short-lived doll line and attempt to compete with Monster High's. They had articulation, and then some of the dolls came with cemetery stones. So I included that big picture. There are 4 characters named. I'll list their names in a second. But the one picture at the top is like a bigger size box, and then the other one with the 4 characters at the bottom are like I guess maybe like a cheaper version. I don't know if the quality is different or any like what's different about them, but I do know that they don't come with the cemetery stone. Anyways, their names are Sunny Burns, Rhonda Kill, Maya Spirit, and Mary Morning. And I think that's so cute. I love dolls that have a nameplay. That's why I love Monster High and Ever After High so much. Next, we're getting down to the last two. We have Chic Boutique, Evening, what is it? It's something, Evening Glam. Okay. So, I originally, when I was looking these up, I found a doll line, and I thought that it was them, but then I realized that they're called Evening Glam, and I went to, I was going to go add them in and be like, not to be confused with this, but I couldn't find them, so if you know what I'm talking about, Chic Boutique dolls, let me know, because it was really bothering me. I don't know if they're made by Jakks Pacific as well, because, same name, similar name, I don't know. But I could not find the Chic Boutique dolls, and that made me sad. But it looks like these are just maybe Evening Glam. I don't know. They're made by Jakks Pacific, though. Anyways, super cute. There's some Victorian ones. I didn't add any of those. They were kind of hard to find. On my computer, my phone will bring them up. My computer will not. Anyways, there's some Victorian ones. I put these ones in because they're big fancy dress ball gowns, and I think they're really cute. I like the ones that have the fluffy shawl. Is that what they're called? Probably not. Anyways, last doll line that I could find at least they're called L Trend Watch. They were created in 2005, or produced in 2005. They stand 15.5 inches, which is taller than a Barbie, but I didn't see any comparison photos to a Barbie, so they kind of look like Barbie's height, but obviously this is clearly taller. These are really cute. I feel like these are supposed to be collector level dolls, maybe. Just looking at the fact that they're taller and their boxes look a little bit more adult-like. They're not very color friendly, to entice children. But these are really cute. I like the one that kind of looks like a cowgirl. She looks really cute. Sorry, I'm just staring. These are really cute dolls. I know really nothing about these. I feel like they're supposed to be higher glam fashion type dolls. I don't know. It's kind of hard to find information on any of the last dolls that I've seen, but these are cute and fun, and I would love to know more about them, and I would love to have some in my collection. Their hair doesn't look bad quality, but that is just from the looks. Yeah, these are really pretty dolls. Anyways, that is the end of the video and me going over every single Jakks doll line that I could find. I'm ActiveHub. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!